Ever wonder what's under the shining exterior of the most opulent fashion brands in the world? Welcome to our channel, where we share the hidden narratives that underlie the richness of brands like Prada, Balenciaga, and Louis Vuitton. These brands may represent exclusivity, luxury, and status, but what if we told you that there's a somber and unsettling truth behind the glossy exteriors? We want to expose the shocking facts, from unethical labor practices to environmental loss and scandals that have caused international outcry that these luxury giants would prefer to keep under wraps. Luxury products are best at selling both products and lifestyles. The instantly seeable logos of Louis Vuitton, Balenciaga, and Prada. Although the brand has established itself as a status symbol, its goods are mass-produced in facilities all over the world. The manufacturing method is frequently comparable to that of considerably less expensive companies, despite the high price tags. In many circumstances, it is wrong to say that every item is produced by expert artisans in Paris. This is not to argue that the products are of low quality, rather. The idea of exclusivity has risen in order to support high prices. However, this seems to be only the tip of the iceberg in terms of exclusivity. Let's examine these brands' troubling practices in more detail, starting with their labor policies. You might think that when you buy a Prada coat, a Balenciaga sneaker, or a Louis Vuitton purse, you're supporting the skills of highly trained people who receive fair wages for their labor. Sadly, it is frequently not the case. Hold on, before moving any further, make sure you subscribe for more such videos. Numerous high-end labels, such as Prada, Balenciaga, and Louis Vuitton, outsource their manufacture to nations with inexpensive labor. The unseen core of these luxury huge companies is frequently factories located in nations like Bangladesh, China, and India. These factories subject their workers to unfavorable working conditions, low pay, and excessive hours. Although these brands present a luxurious image, many of their employees are actually exploited. There have also been instances where reports of forced labor and child labor have been made regarding the usage of these firms' supply chains. Even though the companies don't directly employ these people, they nevertheless contribute to the exploitation by sourcing their products from vendors who use suspicious business practices. Balenciaga has been under fire for its labor methods, especially when it comes to how their famous Triple S sneakers are made. There have been tidings of severe labor conditions and wages well below a living wage in the factories that make these sneakers. The company's preference for profit margins over the welfare of its employees serves as a sobering reminder of the negative aspects of luxury. As if the mistreatment of laborers wasn't awful enough, these companies are also fueling environmental degradation, another major worldwide issue. High-end companies frequently highlight their efforts towards sustainability, but how much of this is genuine and how much is merely greenwashing? Luxury brands are just one of the many companies that contribute to global pollution in the fashion sector. Let's talk about Louis Vuitton first. The brand employs a lot of leather, which has a big impact on the environment in addition to raising ethical questions about animal rights. The extremely hazardous tanning process used to make leather frequently affects the closest water sources, endangering the surrounding ecosystem and local residents. Louis Vuitton has a significant environmental footprint, despite its claims to be sustainable. Regarding its environmental policies, Prada has also drawn criticism. Although the company has made progress in using recycled nylon in its goods, the problems are much more widespread than this. The fast fashion cycle of continuous new collections, which promotes waste, and the fashion industry's dependence on synthetic materials, which add to the contamination of microplastics, are major causes of damage to the environment. Balenciaga's emphasis on current, transient fashion cycles frequently overshadows the brand's sustainability objectives. Because of the brand's appeal to younger consumers, there is a constant desire for the newest styles, which leads to waste and overproduction. Any minor initiatives the firm takes towards sustainability are greatly outweighed by the environmental cost of making and discarding trendy things. However, there's more. In addition to their effects on the environment, these businesses have been involved in scandals that have cast doubt on their public image. Luxury companies are no strangers to controversy. In the past several years, Prada, Balenciaga, and Louis Vuitton have all seen a great deal of negative public reaction. These disputes cover anything from claims of cultural appropriation to the endorsement of dubious social themes. Prada came under fire in 2018 when it released a series of accessories with figurines that looked like blackface. There was an instant outcry, with claims of insensitivity and discrimination. Although Prada subsequently withdrew the merchandise and apologized, the episode brought attention to the company's lack of cultural sensitivity and the damage that can result from such mistakes. This error exposed a more serious problem in the fashion industry, where it is frequently difficult to draw a line between creative thinking and insensitivity, resulting in backlash from the public and irreversible harm to the reputations of brands. Balenciaga has also run afoul of the law, especially in light of its contentious advertising campaigns that have spurred discussions over the moral obligations of upscale fashion businesses. Concerns concerning the influence of such messaging on social norms have been raised by the brand's allegations of promoting a lifestyle that puts appearance before well-being and praising unhealthy body images. One significant incident involved Balenciaga's campaign featuring uncomfortably thin models. Many believed that this delivered a dangerous message to young viewers, perhaps increasing issues connected to body dysmorphia and self-esteem. As brands walk the tightrope between pushing limits and honoring cultural sensitivities, these scandals highlight the continuous conflict in the fashion industry between artistic freedom and social responsibility. Louis Vuitton has also been involved in a number of scandals. The company's relationships with musicians and celebrities who have been linked to bad behavior, such as claims of abuse, racism, and other transgressions, are one example. Louis Vuitton has come under fire for allegedly putting business before social responsibility by forming relationships with such individuals, thereby turning a blind eye to pressing problems. These disputes highlight the brand's true motivations, which are status and profit above morality and social duty. In addition, Louis Vuitton has come under fire for its part in fostering the fast fashion industry, which has been linked to abusive labor methods and environmental damage due to its rapid trend changes. However, the effects of these priorities go beyond marketing and public relations. They also help normalize damaging behaviors, such as wasteful production processes and the glamorization of unachievable beauty standards within the fashion industry. The truth is that opulence is frequently an appearance, skillfully designed to conceal the less attractive truths that lie beneath the surface. Brands like Louis Vuitton, Balenciaga, and Prada are known for their exclusivity and high pricing, yet these attributes are more likely the result of their adept marketing and brand image than of their superior craftsmanship or moral production practices. Customers are frequently misled into thinking that by investing in luxury goods, they are embracing a refined and prestigious lifestyle. But as we've learned today, these items' actual costs are frequently concealed. The cost is carried by the environment, society at large, and exploited workers. We have the authority to demand better as customers. We have the option to support companies that place a high value on social responsibility, sustainability, and ethical labor practices. By challenging their business methods, learning about the realities of the fashion industry, and making wise financial decisions, we can hold luxury businesses responsible. The unsettling realities surrounding Prada, Balenciaga, and Louis Vuitton serve as a reminder that luxury has a price, and that price is frequently carried by the weakest members of society. While we appreciate the elegance and skill of these labels, let's not lose sight of our obligation to hold the fashion industry to higher standards of accountability, ethics, and transparency. When we examine the luxury market more closely, we find that many of the names that are so appealing, like Prada, Balenciaga, and Louis Vuitton, have unstable bases. Their luxurious lifestyle may be on the surface, but it hides the brutal reality of environmental damage, exploitation, and illegal activities. As consumers, we must see past appearances and consider the real effects of the decisions we make. Supporting ethical, ecological, and honest brands can help create a fashion industry where integrity is just as important as style. Recall that true luxury is found in making deliberate, well-informed judgments, since, at the end of the day, it is what really distinguishes us. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked the video. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon for the latest videos.